The reason why I'm talking about this is because if you are subscribed to my channel or you've seen my other videos, you would know that I have polycythemia vera, and some days I have energy, some days I don't. So I'm trying to talk about the cool things that you can do, because you can do a lot when you have a chronic illness and you're trying to be a mom of a toddler who's super cool and awesome and full of energy. And you can still kind of help them with their skills, enjoy bonding time, do really cool things. And so a lot of times people will eat together, and that's fun and everything, but my son doesn't really like to eat that much. We try really hard. I don't always have an appetite either, and my husband likes super hot food. So we don't always eat the same thing. We all have our own, thing. So that's not, it's okay, and we try it, and we sit down, we eat what we can, but it's not always a fun-filled, relaxing time. It's like, let's make sure he gets some food in him, and it's kind of a little more stressful than fun. For us, at least, he loves it. He thinks it's funny to watch us beg him to eat. Anyhow, another thing is, I grew up, my mom is a devout Mormon, love her, and she would have family home evening. It's a really cool thing. Number one, I believe that you don't have to throw out the baby with the bathwater, whether or not you're part of religion. There's like cool things that people do. And so on Monday nights, the family would get together, they'd play a game, they'd do some spiritual lesson, like sing songs and have a treat. I thought it was very cool. Everyone has like a job in this. In fact, I should probably institute this a little bit more. Maybe I'll build on mine. But they would, someone would think of a song. Oh, they do prayers also. And prayer, song, lesson, snack, and game, I think. Anyhow, we're not fit for all that just yet. He's 2. And we're figuring it all out still. We're only 2 years into this parenting business. So in time, we'll see when we graduate to that level, right? So what we're doing is we're having craft night. Now, I try and have it more than once a week. I try and have it like every day if I can. I find it very bonding. I think it's like a working meditation and a lot of fun. And just seeing him, my son, just develop and do his little things. He's 2 years old, so it's all new and fun and interesting to him. So I'm going to tell you some of the things that we do, and how we can enjoy this family time. I do have a chronic illness. I have a 2-year-old. We're trying to work it out together so I can sit and relax, but spend special time with him and have him develop. It's kind of a win-win, right? So we do beading, and I have a ton of beads, and I am doing some other stuff for my own fun, but we do it with the little wires, the I don't know the word, but these wire things, and it's easier for him to bead that way. They kind of stay on, and we can take them off, put them on, redo it a million times over. That is a lot of fun. It helps him with his sorting, big, little, different shapes, colors, all of that. He's great at it. He's almost too good of a sorter to where it's almost annoying, because he's good at sorting, and these beads are awesome. So that's one thing. We do beading. Also, from the dollar store, I think I've already talked about this, you can get little statues of different things. So I got some plain old little Buddhas, and we just paint them. This is $1. I got like a paint thing, the acrylic paints from Home Depot for like $8. It was pretty awesome. Love Home Depot and dollar store, so cool. So we use those paints all the time, and we can paint them however we want and make them happy. Then also, here's some more beading, different kind. I made this, seriously, but it's for my son. It's the different colors, and I'm showing him different ways you can actually bead. Anyway, I don't know what this is, but whatever. Also, here's some things at the dollar store. Very cool. Wind chimes. We did these. Now he is 2, so it's taken about 2 weeks because we did all the painting. That was a ton of fun, but the tying the little strings and all of that take forever because I'm having a hard time getting him in. And so he's lost a lot of interest in that. But once I finished the one, he was like, oh, cool. cool, he liked it again. So the tying and all that stuff, boring for the kid, cool for us. So this one was fun. We also do, what are they called? Sun catchers. Sun catchers of different types. The weird thing is kids like Spider-Man, Batman, all those. He's never even seen the movie or read the comic. Totally weird. This used to be my favorite comic when I was little. I loved it. It was actually hard for me to watch the movies because I liked the comic so much. Silly. And I actually still haven't watched all the movies because I liked the comic. Anyway, so this was kind of cool. Another one here is this in its form. It has the string, it's got the paintbrush and colors for you. Kind of cool. I'll show you my son's beautiful art. Here. Pretty awesome. He has a blast doing it and he gets really cool into it. Here, oops, a baby. Okay, here are some little woodcraft things. So you can seriously like glue these together and then later you can paint them. He has a plane that he did an excellent job on, and then he got super excited and super duper rough with that plane, so it's now in pieces. But I would have shown you otherwise. Anyway, so here's a cool little birdhouse. And here is a helicopter, sailboat, and race car. We did this race car, and well, because I got two of them, and I can't find where I put it. Another thing that we do is we try different mediums. I try and do it so it's exciting and something new, and so he can go and be like, oh, okay, well, I've done this before, like have a reference point when he goes to school. I got these at Walmart. This is just a sticker, but these are like 98 cents a piece. I go super cheap on like crafts because I know it's just time to talk. It's like less than a movie ticket, right? But it's probably more meaningful, you know? So we do that, and then honestly, we don't want all this stuff around the house for too long. Like we'll play it, do it, and then we can figure something else with it. But you just pull off that sticker and paint away. So I got different shapes, sizes, and whatnot of these birdhouses. My son will choose who gets to do what, and we're all good. Here's our old sun catcher. His name is Sharky Shark. Very creative. And here is the other one we did. Glitter. I've never painted with glitter before. Dollar store. You like peel off the thing and then you put your glitter on. It's actually harder than you think to like peel it and do it, but we did it, and they came with a frame. Like, you're gonna frame it. So funny. Anyway, so I actually did frame it. My in-laws, they laugh at me and they're like, okay, teacher, you know, like, how are you gonna grade us this time? But I have a blast. I enjoy the time with family. It makes it good for everyone. We can all have this open meditation, creative time, and just chill. Here is a rock that I did. I was tired one night and I just had so much on my mind, and my husband and son had already gone to bed. And I just realized like an hour later, like, oh my God, I'm still up painting. But you know what, sometimes you need it. So it's actually really therapeutic for you also. So these are the things that we do for craft family time. Totally recommend it, especially if you have chronic illness, you're trying to be around kids, grandkids, something. It's something you can all do together. You can talk and have fun and relax. The dollar store is your best friend sometimes. Awesome. Quick side note, just so you know, whenever we have other kids visit or anything, they love that I have these art supplies on hand. I can't tell you how many kids, like when they come over to play, boom, they're excited, and it's good to have on hand. So not only your art time, but when other kids visit. So there you go.